Hello. Hello. Welcome to the Take-Two Interactive's earning call stream. What do you mean it hasn't started? You know what? Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of the... Give it rid of it. I'm not streaming on YouTube anymore. Screw that. Ugh. There's so many other fucking Brave tabs open, too. Okay. There's already a couple other things. Starts at 8. I would not want to be late. I could not want to be late. Oh. No, I don't want to listen to music. But what does it sound like, though? It's pretty cool, I guess. No, get out of here. Nope. Get the investors presentation out. I am freezing, bro. Get nothing in there. Look, there's the main man, Strauss. Rockstar, okay, right here. Rockstar Games' diverse portfolio of industry-leading owned intellectual property. One of the most successful, iconic, and critically acclaimed brands of all time, of all entertainment. Franchise has sold 475 million units. GTA 6 is launching November 19th, 2026. Rockstar Games released first trailer in December 2023 and second in May 2025. As a YouTube exclusive, Trailer 1 broke records for biggest non-music video debut on the platform at over 93 million views in 24 hours. Trailer 2's cross-platform debut was the biggest video launch ever at the time. Okay. Grand Theft Auto 5, over 230 million units sold, reached across an unprecedented 3 console generations, reached 1 billion in retail sales, faster than any entertainment release in history. Best-selling title of the last 10 years in the US based on both unit and dollar sales. Grand Theft Auto Online, ever-changing world driven by the regular release of free updates, free with every copy of GTA 5. Standalone version launched March 15th, 2022. Successfully launched GTA Plus membership program in 2022. Okay, that's just everything we know. Oh my god, I don't know why. I'm just so shaky. That's pretty much it. I'm just so cold. I can either go get a blanket or just put a hood on. I'm gonna put a hood on. Oh. Alright, I feel way better. Please hold tight. The broadcast will begin shortly. Alright, let's see. What have they said on the twits? Is that a slur? Whatever. Take-Two has confirmed at IGN that Grand Theft Auto 6 has received exceptional pre-orders. I mean, I'm sure it's the biggest gaming release of all time. Fortunately, it doesn't look like we can get exact pre-order numbers today. Take-Two has just reiterated that their fiscal year 2027 $80.0 to $80.2 billion net bookings outlet, which suggests they've done quite well. That's from the game rolls. Well, looks like we got some good news, but we'll see what is said in the earnings call when it goes to the questions and shit like that. Oh god. It's interesting. Is Dark Viper gonna be doing a stream as well? Because I know TTG usually does one, but Dark Viper, I don't think he's ever done an investor call stream. Five minutes, hooray! Feel good about a time. I'm gonna do something. Hold on. Oh, oh, duplicate this. Lock that, which means only thing. Oh, actually, no, don't lock that. That's what we need to. You know, the fact I have to do this with. There we go. All right. Close other tabs so we don't hear anything else. Close these. Should start any moment now. I'm gonna go ahead and unmute. Make this a little bit smaller. All right. One more minute. A minute. All right, here we go. Loading event. Should have gotten a water before this, but it's fine. See how loud this is.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to the
Okay, that's
Take-Two
very.
Interactive Software First Quarter Fiscal Year 2027 Results Conference Call. After today's prepared remarks, we will host a question and answer session. If you would like to ask a question, please press star 1 to raise your hand. To withdraw your question, press star 1 again. I will now hand the conference over to Nicole Shevins, SVP Investor Relations and Corporate Communications. Nicole, please go ahead.
Just corporate chatter,
Good
bro.
morning. Thank you for joining our conference call to discuss our results for the first quarter of fiscal year 2027 into June 30, 2026. Today's call will be led by Strauss Zelnick, Take-Two's Chairman and Chief Executive Officer,
Main man.
Karl Slatoff, our President, and Lainie Goldstein, our Chief Financial Officer. We will be available to answer your questions during the Q&A session following our prepared remarks. Before we begin, I'd like to remind everyone that statements made during this call that are not historical facts are considered forward-looking statements under federal securities laws. These forward-looking statements are based on the beliefs of our management, as well as assumptions made by and information currently available to us. We have no obligation to update these forward-looking statements. Actual operating results may vary significantly from these forward-looking statements based on a variety of factors. These important factors are described in our filings with the SEC, including the company's most recent annual report on Form 10-K and quarterly report on Form 10-Q, including the risks summarized in the section entitled Risk Factors. I'd also like to note that, unless otherwise stated, all numbers we will be discussing today are GAAP and all comparisons are year over year. Additional details regarding our actual results and outlook are contained in our press release, including the items that our management uses internally to adjust our GAAP financial results in order to evaluate our operating performance. Our press release also contains a reconciliation of any non-GAAP financial measure to the most comparable GAAP measure. In addition, we have posted to our website a slide deck that visually presents our results and financial outlook. Our press release and filings with the SEC may be obtained from our website at take2games.com. And now I'll turn the call over to Strauss.
Thanks, Nicole. Good
Yo,
morning.
what's up,
and thank you for
Strauss?
joining us today. Fiscal 2027 is off to an excellent start, led by the power of our diverse portfolio and the strong, consistent execution of our strategy at all of our labels.
Just say GTA 6, bro.
Approximately $1.39 billion, which was slightly above the high end of our guidance range, primarily due to the outperformance of NBA 2K and the Grand Theft Auto series. We're reiterating our fiscal 2027 outlook for net bookings of $8 to $8.2 billion, which reflects both ongoing positive trends in our business and our high degree of confidence around the November 19th release of Grand Theft Auto 6. We expect to sustain this new level of scale and generate strong cash flows for the next several years as we release.
So no delays.
Pipeline, capitalize on
Which is good. Should have known that from
opportunities
yesterday, anyways.
Established hit franchises, and continue to apply our proven long-term approach to managing the company. Now, turning to highlights for the period. NBA 2K26's performance was outstanding.
Hit my
and
knee
concluded a
on the
record year for
table.
the franchise. To date, the title has sold in over 12 million units, reflecting 9% growth compared to NBA 2K25. Engagement was up meaningfully during the quarter, with recurrent consumer spending growing 7%, driven by a 15% increase in average daily active users, a 25% increase in My Career daily active users, and a 35% increase in average games played per user. The achievements of this year's iteration of the series are a testament to Visual Concepts' ability continually to deliver new, innovative ways for fans to stay engaged, and our live service execution remains a cornerstone of NBA 2K's sustained success.
All right, I think we've heard
During the
enough of
quarter,
2K.
2K also supported Borderlands 4, Sid Meier's Civilization 7, and WWE 2K26 with an array of new offerings which enhanced player engagement and sentiment. The Grand Theft
Today
Auto
it's
series once
shit.
again exceeded expectations, and to date, Grand Theft Auto 5
Here we
has
go.
sold in over 230 million units worldwide.
Jesus.
Recurrent consumer spending for the series grew 3%, and GTA Plus continues to thrive, all led by a series of content offerings, including the addition of the Rockstar Mission Creator, an all-new suite of innovative and in-depth tools empowering
That's
the player
cool.
community to bring missions to life. Global excitement for the launch of Grand Theft Auto 6 continues to build, with the title having an exceptional start to pre-orders. With Rockstar Games
Exceptional
recently announcing
start to
Grand Theft Auto 6's
pre-orders.
extended look coming on August 27th, we believe that consumers' passion and anticipation for the next evolution of this iconic series will grow further, leading up to the title's November 19th.
I love it.
release.
Love it, love it, love it.
Turning to our mobile business, Zynga performed in line with our expectations, and we're pleased that many of our forever franchises continue to resonate with players. Net bookings for Toon Blast grew 8% over last year. The title was supported by a new marketing campaign featuring Emmy-nominated actor Giancarlo Esposito. Empires & Puzzles maintained steady momentum, anchored by a successful 9th anniversary campaign and the introduction of new heroes and character abilities. Words with Friends exceeded our forecast, with net bookings growing 8% year over year, led by strong ad performance and higher player engagement with several features, including the Dice Challenge, the title's latest permanent one-on-one game mode. Top 11 surpassed our expectations, with net bookings increasing 15% year over year, as fans enjoyed a special in-game event featuring player versus environment matches in 10 international locations. 2K's mobile offerings continue to perform well, with strong downloads and engagement across key titles. NBA 2K All-Star, our mobile
Look at
title
all
in
this
China in
corporate
partnership with
talk,
Tencent,
man.
surpassed 10
All this
million registered
corporate
users since launching
bullshit,
last
bro.
year, and
Stop
fueling
being so
strong
professional
top
and just give
line
us the juice, dog.
Our
Just
mobile
give us the
direct-to-consumer
juice.
channel remains a
We need the
significant
juice.
driver
We
of revenue
need
and
the
market investment,
juice. We
with many of
need the
Zynga's
juice from
titles
you,
offering
Strauss.
future
We need it.
and further growth anticipated. Guided by our core pillars to be the most creative, innovative, and efficient entertainment company in the world, our 13,000 colleagues share a singular vision for excellence and hit creation. Each day, we strive to bring joy to our player communities and value to our shareholders. I'd like to express my gratitude to our teams for their immense passion and unwavering commitment to our mission to make the most captivating and engaging experiences in the entertainment business. We believe that fiscal 2027 will be an inflection point for Take-Two, one that will write an exciting new chapter in
Yeah, I
our
wonder
history
why.
and provide the foundation for new levels of success.
Maybe because you guys
and
have the
creation of
biggest
groundbreaking
game
entertainment experiences.
of all time
I'll
releasing.
now turn the call over to Carl.
I'll now turn the
Thanks,
call
Strauss.
over to Isaiah.
I'd like to
Yo,
thank our
how's it
teams
going?
for delivering a great start to the year and setting the stage for the most exciting pipeline in our company's history. I'll now discuss our recent and upcoming releases. On July 8th, 2K and HB Studios launched Season 7 for PGA Tour 2K25, a free update which added the
PGA.
154th Open Championship.
I'm going
and
golfing with
Winter
this
Golf
one.
Club. The team is planning to launch Season 8 in late September and is hard at work on this year's release of PGA Tour 2K27. 2K will share more details in the coming months. On July 14th, Rockstar Games launched the Quartz Center Heist for GTA Online, which introduced an all-new blockbuster heist targeting Los Santos' premier cultural institution with an array of artwork for the taking. On July 30th, 2K and Gearbox launched Bounty Pack 4,
Ow.
Murders and Acquisitions for Borderlands 4.
My leg is
includes a
itchy.
new story mission and cosmetic items. Fans can look forward to even more action in September when Gearbox releases additional content, including the title's next story pack. On August 14th, 2K and Hangar 13 will release the Man of Honor story expansion for Mafia: The Old Country.
You know, that looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, that I'm actually a little bit excited for. I don't know if I'm gonna play it immediately, but that does look cool.
And all new content for the game's free
I love me
trial.
some Mafia.
2K and Visual Concepts will launch the WrestleMania 42 pack for WWE 2K26 on August 19th, followed by new seasons as part of the Ringside Pass during the fall. WWE 2K27 is currently in development, and 2K will provide updates later this year. On September 4th, 2K and Visual Concepts will launch NBA 2K27, the next installment of our industry-leading basketball simulation that provides the most realistic and authentic NBA experience in interactive entertainment. This year, Victor Wembanyama of the San Antonio Spurs will be on the cover of the Standard Edition. Caitlin Clark of the Indiana Fever will be on the cover of the
Yes!
Chicago Bulls
Caitlin Clark, yes! I also like Derrick Rose. I think he's one of my favorite players of all time, for sure.
Last week, a first-look trailer of NBA 2K27's gameplay was revealed, and the response has been positive, with fans and the media expressing excitement over the title's improved graphics and enhanced player movement and presentation.
I saw nothing but absolute hate during that. Maybe not hate, but like, I saw the opposite of positive.
Zynga will continue to focus on enhancing its existing mobile portfolio with bold beats and updates, as well as releasing new titles, including Top Goal, which is currently in soft launch. The title recently introduced real-world soccer stars, as well as enhanced 3D Max simulation and player versus player gameplay.
Football. Nice.
In closing, we are deeply excited about this year, highlighted by the November 19th launch of Grand Theft Auto 6, which will usher in a new era of growth for our company and returns for our shareholders.
GTA 6.
We remain steadfast in our mission and commitment to delivering the highest quality entertainment experiences that captivate and engage audiences throughout the world. I'll now turn the call over to Lainey.
Why do I feel like they rehearse this before the calls?
We achieved excellent
Like, oh, you have to say this exactly, or you have to do that exactly. Like, bro, it's a fucking earnings call. Who gives a fuck?
I'd like to thank our teams for their hard work, which has enabled us to
Corporate
reach this
slop.
exciting point within our company's history. Turning to our results, we delivered first quarter net bookings of $1.39 billion, which was slightly above our guidance range of $1.32 to $1.37 billion. This primarily reflected better than expected performance from NBA 2K and the Grand Theft Auto series. Recurrent consumer spending declined 1% for the period, which was favorable to our guidance of a 3% decline and accounted for 84% of net bookings. NBA 2K grew 7%, the Grand Theft Auto series rose 3%, and as expected, mobile declined 7% over last year. GAAP net revenue increased 2% to $1.5 billion.
So is this the financial officer or whatever? CFO?
$1 million impairment charge related to the decision not to proceed with an unannounced title from a third-party developer. Operating expenses were flat at $918 million. On a management basis, operating expenses declined 1% year over year, which was favorable to our forecast of 3% growth due to timing of marketing expenses across our labels.
Damn.
With the ongoing positive trends in our business,
Didn't listen to what she was saying at all.
November 19th release of Grand Theft Auto 6, we are reiterating our fiscal 2027 net bookings outlook range of $8 to $8.2 billion, which represents approximately 20% growth.
Well, that's good news.
2026 at the midpoint.
That's good news. So it for sure isn't getting delayed.
Net bookings are expected to be
Because if they would delay it, they would have delayed it during the earnings call. So we're getting in November 19th for sure.
WWE 2K, Color Block Jam, and Zynga Poker. We continue to expect recurrent consumer spending to be in line with fiscal 2026 and to represent 64% of net bookings. The underlying drivers remain unchanged, with NBA 2K projected to grow high single digits. The Grand Theft Auto series expected to be up and mobile expected to be down due to last year's success of Color Block Jam and our assumption that trends will moderate for several of Zynga's mature mobile titles. We now expect the net bookings breakdown from our labels to be roughly 37% Rockstar Games, 34% Zynga, and 29% 2K. We continue to forecast operating cash flow in excess of $1 billion, and we remain on track to be in a net cash position by the end of the fiscal year. We now plan to deploy $190 million of capital expenditures, which is up from our prior forecast due to a planned real estate purchase. We continue to expect GAAP net revenue to range from $7.9 to $8.1 billion, while we now expect cost of revenue to range from $3.54 to $3.66 billion. Our total operating expenses are now expected to range from $4.15 to $4.17 billion.
Ah, capitalism. You just gotta love it, don't you?
Growth of approximately 7% year over year, which is down slightly from our prior forecast. Now moving on to our guidance for the fiscal second quarter. We project net bookings to range from $1.62 to $1.67 billion, compared to $1.96 billion in the second quarter last year. Our release slate for the quarter includes NBA 2K27, as well as new content updates for various titles. The largest contributors to net bookings are expected to be NBA 2K, the Grand Theft Auto series, Toon Blast, Match Factory, Empires & Puzzles, Words with Friends, Color Block Jam, the Borderlands franchise, the Red Dead Redemption series, and Zynga Poker.
Red Dead Redemption.
Consumer spending to decline by approximately 5%, which assumes growth for NBA 2K and the Grand Theft Auto series, while mobile is expected to be down. We expect GAAP net revenue to range from $1.42 to $1.47
You expect
billion. Operating expenses are planned
That's so mean. I'm so
to
sorry.
$1.01 to $1.02 billion.
What's such an asshole, bro?
Expenses are expected to decline by approximately 5% year over year, as last year included significant marketing expenses for the launch of Borderlands 4. Looking ahead, fiscal 2027 is on track to be a milestone year for our company, led by the release of Grand Theft Auto 6. We have great ambitions as our teams have carefully curated new opportunities that we believe will sustain this new level of scale for the foreseeable future, including live service enhancements, franchise extensions, the launch of new IP, and international expansion. In addition, we will
new
continue to
IP.
evaluate accretive M&A. As we bring these opportunities to fruition, we are confident in our ability to enhance our financial profile further and generate strong cash flows, setting us on a path to deliver continued growth and long-term shareholder returns. Thank you. I'll now turn the call back to Strauss.
Thanks, Lainie and Karl. On behalf of our entire management team, I'd like to thank our colleagues for an excellent start to what is poised to be an outstanding year for Take-Two. And to our shareholders, I want to express our appreciation for your continued support. We'll now take your questions. Operator?
Thank you. We will now begin the question and answer session. If you would like to ask a question, please press star 1 to raise your hand. To withdraw your question, press star 1 again. We ask that you pick up your handset when asking a question to allow for optimum sound quality. If you are muted locally, please remember to unmute your device. Please stand by while we compile the Q&A roster.
Here we go. Here we go.
Your first question comes from the line of Doug Creutz with TD Cowen. Your line is open. Please go ahead.
Thank you. One of your peers that reported previously suggested that there had been some slowdown in the mobile market in Q2, which they attributed to...
Brother, what are we doing?
Just wondered if you...
GTA 6 releases this year, and you're concerned about fucking mobile bullshit or whatever?
That's really not what we're seeing. Our results have been affected by how Color Block Jam is doing versus last year in terms of comping because it was a new title last year. But apart from that, we've delivered some really good news in mobile. There's no doubt there's a bit of pressure on user acquisition at the moment. And I think that comes and goes in the marketplace, but no, we don't feel like the consumer's pulling back at all.
Great, thank you.
Boring ass question.
Your next question comes from the line of Andrew Maroc with Raymond James. Your line is open. Please go ahead.
Hi, thanks for taking my questions. Maybe one on the GTA 6 extended look.
Okay, finally.
Give us a little bit more color on the thinking that went into the decision to go with Netflix for the timed exclusivity rather than just the traditional route of releasing it on a free platform like YouTube or through Rockstar Socials.
Great question. I like that question, Mark,
This
or whatever your name is.
It's time partnership with Netflix. They're a great marketing partner for us and distribution partner, as you know. We also work with virtually every social media outlet on Earth. This is part of Rockstar Games' marketing strategy. We're excited for everyone to see an extended look of Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm not prepared to tell you how it's going to go, but I feel really good about it.
Yeah.
6 hours after.
I like to hear that, Strauss.
Netflix, it'll be available on Rockstar Games channel on YouTube and I think ultimately many other outlets.
Great, thank you. Maybe one more if I could. Not that you needed any other tailwinds into GTA 6 launch excitement, but can you talk a little bit about the Court Center update for GTA Online and maybe how that's been in terms of bringing in some lapsed players ahead of the GTA 6 launch?
Bro, who gives a fuck about the Court Center heist? This is
Release how things are going right now. We typically don't give specific details about how releases are doing, but I can tell you that right now we're very pleased with how things are going. And like all the Rockstar releases, they're exciting. They're well received by players, and they always bring in.
I don't think that one was really the best well-received one. I think it was a very controversial one, I'm not gonna lie. Alright.
Your next question comes
Alright,
from
the guy, I'm not gonna say thank
Ryan
you.
Pitts with BMO Capital Markets. Your line is open.
BMO Capital Markets.
Thanks for the question. You recently announced the $80 base game for GTA 6, but ultimately decided to leave NBA 2K27 base pricing at $70. As you think about go forward base pricing, help us understand how you're thinking about being able to price games at a more premium price with more traditional.
It's also a fairly good question, I won't lie.
Around the $70 price point.
Okay, good back-to-back questions.
Look, we've said this many times. Our goal is to deliver way more value to consumers than what we charge them. And, the truth is that the real cost of a AAA video game is a whole lot lower today than it was 20 years ago. Pricing has not kept pace with inflation. And our goal is to continue to over-deliver for our consumers because how you feel about any experience is the intersection of the experience itself and what you paid for it. So, to say that we expect that Grand Theft Auto 6 will be an incredible bargain as experiences go is
My hands don't feel good.
Statement because Rockstar Games is known for over-delivering. And when people engage with our titles, and Carl just answered a question about GTA Online, remember we're 13 years after GTA Online was launched, and people are still highly engaged. We have record-setting engagement at times.
What a terrible answer.
That's our goal. Our goal is not to maximize price. So in this case, I think what we've decided to do makes a whole lot of sense in the context of what we're delivering, and that's the lens through which we'll look going forward.
It makes tons of sense. There's only one game that could cost $80. GTA 6. Well, and Mario Kart, I guess.
Your next question comes from the line of Eric Handler with Roth Capital. Your line is open. Please go ahead.
They're gonna speak.
A gentle reminder to unmute locally.
Sorry about that. Good morning. Apologies for I had to unmute. Strauss, wonder if you could give a little bit of background on the decision to go with Netflix for the extended trailer launch. Did you approach it?
I'm sorry, I have to mute it. This dude already explained it. He already explained it like 3 questions ago.
the nature of the back and forth or the terms of the arrangement.
Okay, thanks. And then as a follow-up, with chip costs rising so much and the input costs for hardware rising significantly, there's talks about the next gen consoles maybe getting delayed. I know you're a software company and you produce for whatever is out there, but I'm curious about your big picture thoughts on the industry, just given the rising cost of hardware.
Look, the rising cost of hardware is not a good thing, and we wouldn't argue that it is. I don't think it will slow us down any because we believe we're delivering experiences that people want. However, a lower price point for hardware would be a good thing because there'd be more hardware in people's hands. So,
Fuck off my desk.
I cannot argue this is a positive, but equally we don't see it as a headwind either. And going forward, look, two things that I think are relevant. Probably the most relevant thing is the world continues to move to open systems, and that will continue. So, 20 years ago when we showed up here at Take,
I wonder if they'll ask them about the
was available on PC
digital and physical disc debacle.
represent 1 to 2% of the overall sales. Today, that can be 40 or 50% in a similar situation, and I believe that's going to grow because people have PCs that have outboard controllers. They work great as game machines, and I think that will continue. Number two, with the advent of streaming, which we really do believe is around the corner in terms of having something that's low latency and really works well for consumers.
Oh yeah.
Before will become game machines. So without regard to what happens in the console business, which is a consequence to us, of course, we see the overall installed base as a practical matter growing materially. And if you believe in streaming, and to be clear, we really do, and I'm happy to put a timeline on it. Right? I think we'll be in commercial streaming mode within 3 years, and by commercial I mean low latency. That can 10x the effective installed base. Now, it doesn't mean we're going to 10x our revenue, and we wouldn't project that we would.
My feet are cold
because
now.
obviously your avid consumers already had access to video game machines. But I do think it creates great opportunity for titles that are broadly desirable even outside of core markets, and we do have titles like that, obviously. The third thing is that interactive entertainment, and the most important thing, remains America's pastime and the world's pastime. It is the fastest growing part of the entertainment business. That's going to continue as the cohort ages and grows. All we need to do is the hardest thing.
No free toast for y'all.
Thank you.
Your next question comes from the line of Colin Sebastian with Baird. Your line is open. Please go ahead.
Thanks. Good morning. I appreciate the questions. I guess on NBA, the next game coming up here shortly, following another strong year for the franchise.
NBA bullshit, bro.
Is going to be part of this game that might differentiate or provide
Fuck that.
an opportunity to grow the franchise another year. And then secondly, on an unrelated topic, just curious on any update to how your studios are deploying AI tools internally. I know we've talked about this, quite a bit, but the technology seems to be developing fairly quickly. So, are those tools capturing any additional value and perhaps maybe more measurable efficiency? So, any commentary on that would be helpful. Thank you.
So in terms of NBA, obviously NBA 2K26 performance was outstanding. It was a record for us, both on units and engagement. And I think that's the key. And we get the same question almost every quarter, certainly every year, about how high can high be and how the growth is. And every time we get the question, we answer it the same way. And it's really I don't want to say it's unlimited, but there's still a huge amount of growth potential in the NBA franchise. And that would be coming both from increased units, geographic expansion, et cetera, and bringing more customers back year over year. There's still a lot of wood to chop there, and also more and more engagement. So we continue to refine that. And what really drives that is the folks at Visual Concepts and 2K and their efforts to year upon year to innovate. And it's really hard to do that on an annual release. And yet somehow through the brilliant.
Here's the thing, not to be an asshole to these guys, but these are genuinely the worst questions ever. Like, this is just pure corporate greed, bro.
The same place it always does, and that's
Greed
innovation
is
and
not the word.
creativity of the teams. We did
Corporate
announce
stupidity.
one
We'll say
choice,
that.
in terms of cover athletes for NBA 2K27. I'm going to leave all the exciting news about what's next for that title with 2K, which is what is it, August 18th, I think, is when there's going to be more of a reveal.
Is that
And with
that
regard to your
insider
question about
stuff?
AI, look, we are first and foremost an entertainment company and always have been. However, we're an entertainment company that creates its entertainment.
Well, artificial
So
inquilence,
you know, it's
inquelevance,
approach was built
artificial
AI, machine
inquelevance.
learning, well before it became, um, buzzword du jour. So, we're dyed in the wool adopters of new technology to the extent it enhances our ability to do what we do. Three parts strategy,
Artificial
two
inheritance.
parts of which are innovation and
I'm
efficiency.
so stupid, bro.
So we have projects that sort of fall into both the basic research and
I love how I'm listening to like some of the most serious like corporate shit over here, and I'm just over here cracking jokes about AI and shit. Oh, I love life. I love life.
and that threads through our entire company. All that said, the first of our core pillars is creativity, and we have 13,000 colleagues around the world, the vast majority of whom are people who are creative every day. And we believe that technology can enhance their creativity, but we do not believe it can or should replace their creativity. And ultimately, we make
Fair point.
bespoke entertainment products
Valid.
aim to make the best ones in the world. And technology should make it easier for our incredibly creative people to innovate.
Well, to be fair, you guys are kind of a monopoly at this point, so yeah, it's a good then.
Very much for the better. Those tools are not going to replace anyone. So, unlike some of our competitors who are announcing opportunities to save hundreds of millions of dollars with AI, I've said since the beginning that the history of new technology in the interactive entertainment business is efficiencies are indeed created, but then we find ways to do bigger and bigger things, and you know, we actually don't reduce the cost of doing those things, but we can meaningfully increase the quality. And what does meaningfully increase the quality mean for us? It means making bigger and bigger hits that appeal to more and more consumers. And that's our job. Our job is not to lead in technology. Our job is to lead in entertainment. And as it happens, we use technology to try to do that.
Great, thank you.
A whole lot of fucking yapping
Your
over
next
there.
question comes from the line of Chris Scholl with UBS.
Chris
Your line is
Scholl?
open. Please go ahead.
UPS? UPS?
Great, thank you. In the slides and prepared remarks, you mentioned international expansion and evaluating accretive M&A. Can you just walk us through the opportunities you see overseas for your franchises that are maybe untapped today? And for M&A, remind us of the criteria you use when evaluating deals, the types of assets you would be most interested in, and any particular regions where you feel like you would like to scale your operations. Thank you.
Yeah, we've been very focused here on increasing our
These
international
fucking
footprint. As you know,
corporate
companies like
questions,
Zebra
bro.
are famous, but there are some basically derive about 80% of their revenue from the U.S., Western Europe, and one or two countries in Asia. The rest of the world's really underrepresented, even though they love video games, of course, and even though they have devices, typically low res, low capable mobile devices, but devices nonetheless. So, for example, despite the number of people in India, our revenue out of India is really, really tiny.
Don't tell me what to do.
Same is true for Africa.
I'm such an asshole, bro. I'm such a fucking asshole. I'm so sorry.
And we're also underrepresented.
I don't get why Indians get like so much like shit and all that.
Much of the Middle East, and much of
I really don't.
we do have
Every Indian person who I've talked to has been nothing but kind to me, so.
South Korea, Taiwan, for example, growing business in Indonesia, a little business in Vietnam. So it's been an enormous strategic priority for us to begin to build up in these underrepresented territories in a way that appeals to local consumers. We have a geo pricing tool for that purpose because different markets have a different ability to pay. That's a tool that we created in-house that allows us to experiment in a way that doesn't infect other parts of our business and other parts of the world. And in certain instances, we're working on properties that may only appeal to some of those markets, very selective. So my
Very
goal is that
selective.
in the next 10 years, we flip the percentage of our revenue that comes from the US and international markets in the other direction because we've grown the overall business. And if we don't invest here now, we run the risk of being behind in 10 years. So it's an area of enormous focus. Turning to your second question about M&A, we've always looked at inorganic growth through the same sort of three categories. First, are we buying owned intellectual property? Secondly, are we buying tools and teams that are valuable? And third, is the transaction immediately accretive to EBITDA and to GAAP earnings? And generally speaking, our acquisitions have ticked all those boxes. Then we have the broader rubric of, is there a cultural fit? We've done many small tuck-in acquisitions, and then we've obviously done one very, very large acquisition. And I'm proud to say that unlike history for most corporations, public corporations.
What are you saying, dog?
I think virtually all of our deals have worked out.
You're yapping. You're just talking to yourself at this point, little bro. Like fucking hell.
Successful as the Gearbox deal.
Get to the goodies. Get to the good shit. Get to the fun shit. The shit we're here for. Talk about fucking GTA 6, not about this. Oh yeah, we're paying money for this, and we don't have any bus taps or blah 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 blah. Like, bro, get to GTA 6, big dog. Like, damn.
Have this allergy to being over leveraged, and we have very, very light net leverage now. We expect to be in a net cash position in about 30 seconds. Sorry, not exactly 30 seconds, but you get what I mean. And once we're back in a net cash position, I think that would be the time when we'd be more likely to think about an inorganic opportunity.
That was very helpful. Thank you.
Your next question comes from the line of Mike Hickey with StoneX. Your line is open. Please go ahead.
Hey, Strauss, Carl, Laney, Nicole, great quarter, guys. Thanks for taking our questions. First one, Strauss, you mentioned in your prepared remarks that you think 27 will be an inflection point in your company's history. Obviously, that's a strong statement. I'm sure there's an obvious answer as well.
Grand Theft Auto 6.
What that means to you exactly when you say that, and maybe details on why you believe that. And we've got a quick follow-up.
GTA 6.
Well,
Dumbass.
It's obviously a great question, and I think the point is that
GTA 6. You just get to say those words.
Really, really big releases for this company. I'm thinking obviously of Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead. They didn't just affect us positively for a quarter. They had ongoing effects on our company.
These shareholders have the worst questions in human history. I'm so sorry. Every time I listen to these earnings calls, which is the first time I'm doing it on stream, they just have the worst, terrible questions ever.
Organic growth, because the market is growing and because we're trying to extend into other markets, and we have a pipeline, and we have what we believe is a huge release coming up. There's a lot of fuel for the fire.
Nice. As a follow-up to the streaming comment, I think you said that you think we could have a commercial streaming solution within 3 years that would solve the latency problem. Strauss, it feels like we've been down this road at least twice. But I'm curious to hear that. Obviously, the TAM's exciting at 10 times. We've heard that before, but it's never really materialized. So is there something that you're seeing different today in terms of the tech solution, or some change that's sort of giving you better visibility that we could actually have a real streaming solution in the future? Because obviously that would be a sea change to the industry.
It is a very fair and accurate comment. And even when we supported Stadia some years ago, we talked at the same time we were supporting Stadia about concerns about latency. And you're right, it's sort of
Ha 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 ha. I'm rich. Ha ha ha.
Nuclear fusion, which is perpetually 30 years away. Although people think it's not now. I hope it's not. I I don't think that's the case here because of enormous advances in hyperscaler networks and advances in edge network technology. And I think, for example, there's one player in the market that's looking at rolling out a significant edge network that would address latency, at least in the US. So and I picked 3 years kind of because we know it's not tomorrow, but I don't think it's 5 years. But of course, I could be wrong. We're not betting, any of our company on this. We just see it as another
Wait,
way
what?
of better call
Did he say nuclear fusion?
Thanks, guys. Good luck.
Like
Your next question
30 or
comes from the
40
line of
seconds ago?
Alec Brondolo with Wells Fargo.
That's crazy.
Your line is open. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hey, thanks so much. Appreciate the question. Maybe two from me. Could you help us maybe walk us through the thinking behind the GTA 6 premium SKU mix? I think Red Dead Redemption 2 launched with 3 SKUs. GTA 6 only had 2. And you didn't offer early access in the premium SKU, which I think has been a big part of the hook or the upsell driver on some of the other titles over the last several years. And then maybe secondly, encouraging to hear pre-order data for GTA 6 is strong. I guess I'd love to get your perspective as someone that's been in the industry a long time. How do you think about the incrementality of pre-order units as they flow in? Is it possible that kind of hype around the game is pulling forward sales that you otherwise would have earned post-release into pre-release, and the strong data won't prove to be that incremental? Thanks.
Yeah, we don't tend to give a lot of color around pricing or additions. We leave that to our labels, but I think Rockstar feels that offering a phenomenal value at $80 makes sense for some consumers, and then offering incremental value at a modestly increased price makes sense for consumers. And given the hype around this title, I mean, I think we could have made any number of other pricing choices. But as I said earlier, our focus is on delivering way, way, way more value than what we charge for something. And with regard to pre-orders, our pre-orders are exceptional. No one's ever seen anything like this before at Take-Two or in the industry.
So they must be absolutely like batshit wild, the pre-order numbers then. If he's saying it like that. Billions, trillions, we talking?
You can cancel a pre-order. So, we around here, like, we're sort of allergic to victory laps, but one thing we certainly don't do is take a victory lap before we run the event. So, the news is great so far. We're incredibly excited. We couldn't be more excited than we are, and yet we are, realistic and at best cautiously optimistic, and we're going to leave it at that until the thing occurs.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your next question comes from the line of Matthew Cost with Morgan Stanley. Your line is open. Please go ahead.
Matthew Cost.
Morning.
Because
Thanks
Matthew
for taking the
costs
question.
some money,
I was
don't you
wondering
think?
if you could comment on Sony's decision to get rid of physical disc sales for new games
There we go.
in the beginning of 2028.
That's a great
Will that
question.
have a material impact on your gross margins, or will you continue to sell box download codes at a similar gross margin, presumably at a similar scale going forward? And then secondly, if you could just comment on your progress shifting towards direct payments inside of the Zynga business, and if that's still something that is
What did he
currently
say?
increasing and has a significant runway ahead. Thank you.
Thanks for your questions. I'm not going to comment on Sony's own decision, but in terms of our decision, look, our business is well over 90% digitally distributed as it is. It's already a digital business. So, in certain instances, especially if it's a big game, discs just, and note I said discs, don't really make sense for the consumer. Also, most instances, you have to register online
Corporate.
to play anyhow. So if you're already connected, like, who cares if you download digitally? It's all the same, and it's much more convenient. So that's where the world is going, in our opinion, and I think Sony understands that. We certainly understand that. That doesn't mean that we won't have physical editions now and then. I'm sure we will, in the same way that there's still vinyl in the recorded music business. But in other instances, it just won't make sense. On direct to consumer, yes, that remains growth business for us. We are not direct to consumer across our entire mobile portfolio yet, but we're getting closer. and we are seeing growth there. We don't talk about the actual percentage, and we don't talk about our goals in terms of the percentage of our business. What we want to do is be where the consumer is. So we will support and continue to support all third-party distributors who, treat us
Bro said,
appropriately
"Who cares?"
and with which we can make sound economic arrangements. And at the same time, we'll offer direct-to-consumer opportunities for consumers who want to avail themselves of those. There is no doubt that our direct-to-consumer business has had a material effect, positive on our margins in the mobile business.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Your next question comes from the line of Jason Bazinet with Citi. Your line is open. Please go ahead.
As you can imagine, the buy side is doing everything they can to sort of monitor these pre-orders to gauge sort of demand for GTA. I don't know if there's anything you can share from a historical perspective as experts on, sort of ranges or how people should sort of think about pre-orders in terms of, what bookings ultimately are for a title. I think it would be helpful just because
Jason is speaking.
there's some risk that I've just gotten some crazy emails from buy-siders and how big they think GTA should be. So any sort of ring fencing or dimensionalization that you could offer, I think would be super helpful.
I like that. Ring fencing of dimensionalization, which is another way of saying how many units are you going to sell? The answer is I don't know. But I can say that the level of pre-orders is unprecedented and astonishing, and we're very grateful for that. But they are so unprecedented that we just don't know how it'll translate into sales, and which is a question I answered earlier. We genuinely don't know, and we just don't believe in claiming victory before it occurs.
Thank you.
Your next question comes from the line of Eric Sheridan with Goldman Sachs. Your line is open. Please go ahead.
Thanks so much for taking the question. Strauss, wanted to know if you could opine about any evolution in your thinking about mobile gaming and being more tied into AAA quality of content when you think about the advances in mobile silicon and processing. And a second part of the question would be, with Grand Theft Auto and the community you have there, how should we be thinking about either engagement or maybe even gameplay components of Grand Theft Auto that can be an extension of the launch later this year? Thanks so much.
That's a great question. Damn. Beautiful question. Wow.
You're 100% right that, if you believe in Moore's law, what we'll be able to do with mobile games, will grow materially, if not.
Ask about GTA.
And what
I
I
like
said
it.
earlier about streaming basically means that all games will become mobile games, if you wish. But I think, and I haven't used the word mobile all the time as a result. When we talk about mobile versus console, we're really not talking about how, where you consume the title or on what device. We're talking about two different types of interactive entertainment. What we call a console or PC title is big, and you spend hours on it, and often you consume it on a big screen. What we call mobile is light, a light experience. Typically, an avid consumer of a mobile game will play that game 5 to 7 times a day for around 9 minutes per session. It's a very different consumption experience. A console experience is akin to sitting down and watching a movie or binge watching a series for an evening. A mobile experience is something you do when you have a few moments free and you want to relax and enjoy and be entertained. And so the change in technology.
Worst answer ever.
Console experience effectively to become a mobile experience. Market, but I don't think means that casual or hyper casual or semi casual or AA games necessarily go away. I think there's going to be a need and a desire for all different kinds of interactive entertainment. And as technology enhances the art of the possible, there'll be new formats that are delivered. An example of that, it's not interactive, but an example of a new format that digital technology has enabled is microdramas. And, that's huge business in China and a growing business in the US. It didn't exist 5 years ago. So there's some moral equivalent thereof in interactive entertainment, and one of the things that we think about here is the unknown unknown. Like, what's the next thing that's coming in interactive entertainment at which we can excel, which our customers would love, that new technology enables. We spent a lot of time thinking about that. In terms of Grand Theft Auto and where it's going in the future, that's something that we're not talking about today. And in the fullness of time, I'm sure Rockstar will talk about it.
Thank you.
Damn. Fucking cop out.
Your next question comes
Cop
from
out
the line of
answer,
Ryan
bro.
Song with Wolfe Research. Your line is open. Please go ahead.
Please go ahead.
Good morning. Can you guys share any updates on your thoughts about advertising's place in Take-Two, especially with a continued shift to open platforms and streaming? You've been clear that it makes less sense for the consumers who are paying $70 plus for a AAA game, but how can you strategically employ advertising beyond mobile games in a way that's not overly intrusive? Thanks.
Yeah,
What?
advertising is a growing part of our mobile business. We've rolled out ad units in many of our titles that previously did not have them. And our view really is, look, if you're going to engage with one of our mobile titles, we ought to be able to monetize that engagement in some way. So if you only engage with in-app payments, you're monetizing, less than 20% of the audience typically, often quite a bit less than 20%.
These are bad questions.
Monetize 100% of the audience in one form or another. So that has been a big part of our strategy in mobile, and we have rolled out advertising units in most, but not all of our titles so far. On the console side, look, you're correct in quoting me as saying if you're paying premium price, you probably shouldn't be subject to advertising.
Premium price.
Advertising is sort of endemic to the title. So when you go to a basketball game or watch a basketball game on television, you're accustomed to seeing advertising in and around that game. Advertising in the arena, for example.
Okay.
And, in our video game, you'll see that too, and that's appropriate, and we are able to monetize it. It
Yep.
is a relatively small part of the console business, though, and I expect that will continue to be the case.
Your next question comes from the line of Martin Yang with Oppenheimer. Your line is open.
Oppenheimer?
Hi, thank you for taking my question. Two questions.
Oppenheimer.
On the Netflix partnership, do you think this is a one-off deal or this more creative use of Rockstar IP signals a broader framework for licensing Rockstar content in the longer term, especially when you consider there will be numerous ways to share derivative content off gameplay after the game launches?
Bro, Oppenheimer, I know you are supposed to be known for dropping nukes, but that was not a nuke question right there, bro. Not gonna lie.
Content to Netflix before, as has the rest of Take-Two.
I'm kidding. Absolutely nuke question. I'm not kidding. Not a nuke question. Leave it up to ambiguity on how I feel about that question.
Any other outlets in the future. So we want to be ubiquitous. We want to be where our customers are. We have we believe the best and biggest collection of.
Oppenheimer came back to life because he was excited for GTA 6. That's how big this game is.
You are when you wake up. If you want to engage with our content, we want you to be able to do so.
The question on GTA Online. More recently, we see a higher frequency of content updates. Does that require you putting additional resources into GTA Online development team, or you're really just spreading out, cutting historically larger, less frequent updates into smaller chunks?
Generally speaking, our update cadence for GTA Online has been pretty stable. And, some of the updates have been amazing. Some have been less successful, but generally speaking, consumers really love them. But the cadence hasn't really changed, and we do apply significant resources to that. And, we expect to continue to support GTA Online going forward.
Thank you.
Your next question comes from the line of Jim Callahan with Piper Sandler. Your line is open. Please go ahead.
Hi, thanks for taking the questions. I guess guess one on kind of GTA 6 pre-orders. It sounds like the demand for the deluxe edition has been extremely strong. Any comment you can kind of provide on what that could look like, what maybe the mix kind of looks like as we get closer to release of the game would be helpful. Thank you.
I mean, what is there to say about that, though?
I think that Rockstar got it right in terms of the pricing of this standard edition and the pricing of the deluxe edition, and I think there's no doubt that consumers are really excited about both.
It's a good question. It's just, what could you really say about that? Like, besides, like, oh yeah, Rockstar got it right and shit.
Between them, but the pre-orders have been exceptional, and we're happy with the mix as well.
Okay, that's great. And then maybe just to follow up on the user acquisition cost comment on mobile, I guess kind of how do we parse that out from what overall engagement looks like broadly on mobile? That would be, any comment there would be helpful. Thank you.
Engagement is fine, and as I said, we're very happy with what we see in the marketplace, and we have some titles that are just doing incredibly well. We have a tougher year-over-year comp on Color Block Jam, so that has affected our numbers, but that's really a comping issue, not a performance issue. So give people what they want, they show up for it, and we have some titles that just continue to do great, like Toon Blast and Match Factory and Words with Friends and Empires and Puzzles and many other big titles. So the consumer is there. That said, user acquisition costs are a reflection of any number of things at any given time, including what else is going on in the market and what our competitors are doing. And in certain instances, we'll have competitors who, from our point of view, are vastly overspending in UA, and that'll make it less economic for us to spend. So we really pay attention to how much we spend on UA and how that foots with the lifetime value of the property. And we want to make sure that every nickel that we spend in marketing
is worth it.
At a significant multiple.
Basically, yeah, it's basically what you said.
That way, and if there are a bunch of them in a given period of time, that can crowd us out of the market. Sometimes it happens.
Very helpful. Thank you.
There are no further questions at this time. I will now turn the call back to Strauss Zelnick for closing remarks.
Oh, fucking hell.
The first thing, and the most important thing is...
do we even have to watch the rest?
Reiterate our enormous gratitude to our 13,000 colleagues around the world who work hard every day.
TGG is, so I will too.
Consumers, wherever they are, with whatever devices they have and whatever interest they have. And more often than not, our teams brilliantly succeed at that task. And that's everything. That's the whole shoot and match. And we are aware of that. And as I said, highly grateful for that. We're also really excited about what we believe the future will bring for our company and for our colleagues.
Yeah, I wonder why.
And all of that should translate into enormous benefits for our shareholders. And we have a wonderful year that we're in process of, and things are going really well. And we have great expectations for the upcoming launch of GTA 6, NBA 2K, WWE, and lots of other titles coming from both console and the mobile side.
Well,
and as I said, we expect
weird ass call.
Usher in a new period of success at a different and enhanced level for Take-Two. So, we couldn't feel more optimistic than we do. We have big smiles on our faces, and yet we know we have to wake up every day and do the hard work to deliver. That's our goal. Thank you so much for joining us today.
This concludes today's call. Thank you for attending. You may now disconnect.
Thank God. Okay. What do we think, chat? A nothing burger? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys feel it was that way, because I honestly kind of do also feel it was that way a little bit. So, basically all I got out of that was GTA 6 is coming November 19th, 2026, for sure. And that's it. Rockstar may post something at 9, so I'm going to stay on live for the next 2 minutes. 5 minutes or longer if they post something. Let me go to Twitter. But yeah, that call was honestly, yeah. He's such a, I don't know, but he's so good at like backfiring, or not backfiring, but like dodging questions. Ooba dooba dooba dee doo. I made a Google Docs for the earnings call, and I just didn't use it at all. Let's see. We didn't get anything from Rockstar. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, nothing from Rockstar. So, looks like that will be it. Can't wait for when I'm no longer gonna need to listen to these fucking earnings calls, bro.